Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Herodotus History Channel. Today we're diving into the history books to tackle some of the biggest myths and misconceptions surrounding World War II. From Hollywood portrayals to internet rumors, there's a lot of misinformation out there. Myth number 1. Blitzkrieg was a purely German invention. We all know the term Blitzkrieg, which translates to lightning war in German. It's associated with the rapid and decisive victories of the German army in the early stages of World War II. Here's the thing. While the Germans perfected and popularized Blitzkrieg, the concept of using concentrated armored forces with close air support wasn't entirely new. Let's break it down. German Blitzkrieg. In the late 1930s, German military theorists like Heinz Guderian emphasized the use of fast-moving tank formations supported by dive bombers, Stuka, and highly mobile infantry. This combined approach allowed them to achieve surprise, penetrate enemy lines rapidly, and encircle opposing forces. The Soviets actually employed similar tactics during their invasion of Poland in 1939. Their cavalry mechanized brigades, which were essentially fast-moving armored units, played a significant role in the swift defeat of the Polish army. British adaptation. Even the British attempted a form of blitzkrieg during the Battle of France in 1940. Their phony war strategy initially relied on mobile armored divisions to pierce German defenses. However, logistical limitations and a more cautious approach ultimately hindered their success. So, while blitzkrieg became synonymous with German military tactics, it's important to acknowledge the earlier development of similar concepts and the adaptations used by other countries during the war. Myth number 2. The war ended with the atomic bombs. The atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki on August 6th and 9th, 1945, undoubtedly hastened the end of the war. The horrific destruction they caused left Japan with no choice but to surrender. However, it's not entirely accurate to say the bombs were the sole reason for Japan's surrender. Here's why. The Soviet Union declared war on Japan on August 8th and began a massive invasion of Manchuria, a key Japanese territory. This sudden development put additional pressure on the already strained Japanese leadership. The ongoing conventional bombing campaign by the United States had already devastated Japanese cities and infrastructure. It's important to remember the complex web of factors that led to Japan's surrender, including the atomic bombs, the Soviet invasion, and the relentless conventional bombing campaign. Myth number 3. The war only involved Europe and Asia. World War II was a global conflict, with battles raging across Europe, Asia, Africa, and even parts of the Middle East. While the European and Pacific theaters are often the focus, other regions were significantly impacted. For example, fierce fighting occurred in North Africa between Axis and Allied forces, with major implications for control of the Mediterranean Sea. Additionally, Japan's expansionist ambitions led to battles in Southeast Asia and the Pacific Islands, impacting countries like Burma, Malaysia, and the Philippines. The war's reach extended far beyond the traditional European battlefields. Myth number 4. Advanced technology like radar won the war. Technological advancements like radar undoubtedly played a significant role in World War II. Radar allowed for early detection of enemy aircraft, giving air defenses a crucial advantage. However, it's important to remember that no single technology won the war. Success on the battlefield relied on a combination of factors, including well-trained troops, effective strategies, and a robust industrial base. For instance, the Allies successfully cracked the German Enigma code, providing vital intelligence that helped turn the tide in their favor. Technology was a powerful tool, but it was the human element that ultimately determined the outcome of the war. Myth number 5. Everything about Hitler's inner circle is known. Despite the vast amount of research done on World War II, there are still aspects of Hitler's inner circle shrouded in mystery. Many high-ranking Nazi officials committed suicide or were killed during the war, taking their secrets with them. Additionally, documents were destroyed in the war's aftermath, leaving gaps in our understanding of decision-making processes within the Nazi regime. Historians continue to analyze newly discovered documents and interview surviving members of Hitler's inner circle. but there will likely always be unanswered questions about this dark chapter in history.